Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Dr. Tashambi Speaks. I am Dr. Tashambi. I want to talk to you today about a phenomenon. A phenomenon is something that you are not able to put your hands on. It's something that you can't smell, you can't feel. It's something that you experience. Let me give you a couple examples of phenomenon. Pain isn't a phenomenon, right? We don't know really if the patient is in pain. We only know what they tell us. Phenomenons are things that people experience and they do their best to put it into words. So I want to talk about love as a phenomenon. And for my topic today, stick with me. I don't want you to get lost in the sauce. That's a cliche, and let me tell you what it means. It means don't allow yourself to be clueless. So I'm asking you, please don't become clueless in the clinical environment when it comes to the phenomenon of caring and the phenomenon of love. Yes, love. As nurses, we demonstrate love within the clinical environment. Have you ever heard people say, I just love her? I just love him? The people that we work with. What do we mean when we say that? It means that this person has supported me. This person has done something for me that has made my job easier, that makes me feel concerned about. Let me give you another example. What about that tech that you work with? And you know you have to get blood from 2 or 3 patients, and they'll go and they will draw the blood for you. Or you need to give 2 units of blood. You need that 18 gauge lock put in that patient. And the tech goes in and they do it for you. Or you have a nurse on the unit who is the guru of being able to get IV starts on people that nobody can get an IV on, right? And they go in and they start that IV for you. Or the person who comes in on their off day because you're short. Think about all of those feelings that you experience when people treat you like that. Those things are called phenomenons. So today I want to talk about the phenomenon of love and caring inside of the clinical environment. So the question becomes, what does love look like in our personal lives and in the relationships that we have with families and friends? Love is not just a skill that is learned, but a sensation experienced by individuals that affects their personality. As a result, a new and unknown aspect of the person's identity is manifested. Love creates a sense of responsibility, respect, and understanding of others. True love is unconditional and creates loyalty in the person. Everybody needs to be loved, and everyone needs someone to love. All love is not the same. We have romantic love, we have relationships, and we love those people. We have friendship love, we have the love of a child or the love of a sibling, the love of a neighbor, the love of a partner, or even the love of a particular activity or sport. Let's look at love from the aspect of nursing. The answer is where, and the question becomes, where does love come from in nursing? Well, the love in nursing comes from our daily commitments to take care of our patients in a responsible way. Did you know that? Did you know that you are demonstrating love when you care for your patient and we meet the obligations and the responsibilities of our calling, and which is nursing? The relational context has a nurse constantly exposed to patient situations that give rise to experiences of love as a moral responsibility. So when we are caring for our patients in a moral and dignified way, we are demonstrating love. It's a form of love that centers on the ability of our being, or at least the possibility of our being, to transcend its everyday form to a metaphysical state of being moral. Love as a more intimate with herself and or himself and a way of communicating. Love acts as a stimulant and creates a sense of solidarity and unity. Haven't you ever experienced that with your patient? Because we're in the rooms taking care of our patients, we develop a sense of loyalty to them, to the point where we're able to even speak up for them when we feel that their wishes and their needs are not being attended to the way we believe they should be attended to. That's where the word advocate derives from. Love, it's like a bridge or a conduit. A conduit is a device that's used to transport things. Maybe it could be a pipeline that's used to transport water. So, as nurses, we are conduits. We transfer the concerns of our patients because of our moral responsibility, which is embedded in love. We transfer those concerns to doctors and nurse practitioners. Love reduces the separation between people and connects them. Although the separation and independence of human attributes are the basis for the creation of love, people have to communicate with each other in order to have a better life. And we advocate for our patients in this manner. I just believe that it is so appropriate right now. I was just coming off of Nurses Week to just talk about the magnificent contributions that we make towards and that we give to our patients. And I'm so happy that I was able to take a little bit of time to look at it from the position of love and the fact that love is rooted in caring, and we do it because it is our moral obligation. And the reason why I said don't get lost in the sauce is because when we think about all the work that we do, and sometimes we may feel unappreciated, sometimes we may feel overwhelmed, but I just believe this is such an appropriate time for us to look back at what we do on a daily basis and put a name on it. We are literally demonstrating human kindness, and we are demonstrating love to our patients. Love in nursing is the basis for caring and healing. This is vital for the patients and for the nurses. This combination of give and take, it leads to the preservation and humanity, and it leads to human dignity if it is accompanied by love and humanitarian values. In this way, the nurse will have a vivid role in the evolution of humanity and human lives. So, in the midst of COVID, I'm asking everyone, just remember, reflect back and think about, why did you become a nurse? Prior to COVID, we had no clue about COVID. But there are many of you who chose nursing because you wanted to demonstrate human kindness and caring towards people. And I was just studying this and thinking, but I wonder if anyone ever taught us that love is embedded inside of caring. Now, thank you for your attention to my words, and I hope it touched you all in some way and encouraged you to continue to persevere in your career goals despite what we have to deal with every day when we go to work in the middle of this pandemic. And remember, don't get lost in the sauce. Follow me on Instagram at Dr. Tashambi Speaks. And if you have questions, feel free to email me. I will keep your name confidential at drtashambispeaks@gmail.com. That's drtashambispeaks@gmail.com. Take care of yourselves.